Perhaps you've made the leap and bought some Bitcoin. Now the question is, how do I get other coins? Can I send my Bitcoin to another wallet? Can I convert my Bitcoin to Doge or ADA? We will answer all of these questions and more. We will see you in the next video. Okay, so let's trade our Bitcoin for some Cardano. So how are we gonna do that? Well, we're gonna go over to the trade. So make sure you're under trade. You're going to hit on Cardano. So then on Cardano, you can hit convert. And then we are going to convert Bitcoin to Cardano. So this is one way you could do it. I would say that Binance is most likely a lot cheaper, but this is a way you can do this. So if we hit convert all, we will get 155.13 ADA. And the fee is going to be 0. So the order was submitted. So we've converted Bitcoin to ADA. Okay, so now on our Coinbase, we have Tezos and Cardano. I believe it took a little bit of a fee here. Not too bad. So we started off not that long ago with $500 in a bank account. So we moved it to Shakepay. We then sent the Bitcoin to Coinbase, converted BTC to ADA. So our $508 that we had on Shakepay ended up converting to Cardano, which turns into $493. So not bad. We're going to be holding this long term. So what we're going to do in the future is we are going to be sending this Cardano to our Ledger Nano S after we get things set up. So that's all we have for you in this video. We will see you in the next one. Welcome to this video. What we're going to do now is go on to Binance, and I'm going to show you how to trade your coins around. So for example, what we're going to do is trade our Dogecoin for some Tezos. So that's going to be Doge to XTZ. So let me cut over to the main monitor. So right here, we just have a little bit of crypto. We've got an equivalent of 0.0026 Bitcoin. So it's about $118. So if we go to our fiat and spot, so if we look here, we have 486 available Doge. And what we're going to do is trade it. So I just sent some Doge here. If you want to receive coins, you're going to hit deposit. You're going to select the coin. So it could be any coin. For us, we're already under Doge. And then for our network, just Doge. And then with this QR code, that's where we send the Doge to. Okay. So if you were using, for example, a Trezor, if you have a Ledger, so what you want to do is send your Doge to that address. So that's how we got that Doge there. So what I'm personally doing is really narrowing my portfolio. So I don't want any Doge anymore. I feel like I got the most out of it. It's a meme coin. It went up because the market was hot and people were over leveraged, in my opinion, on certain coins. So that's what we're doing right now. So if we go over to our wallet overview, so fiat and spot. But what I want you to do is go into the exchange. Now this is going to be a place where you can trade cryptos. The exchange gives you a lot of data, but it's actually quite simple to use. I know it looks complex, but it's not too bad. I've used it quite a bit in the past. So what you're going to do is type in Doge, BTC or USD or BUSD. So we're going to convert Doge to BTC or Ethereum. Typically you have what is known as stable coins. So that's going to be something that's pegged to the US dollar. So instead of converting your coins to dollars, you would convert, for example, to USDC or USDT or Bitcoin or Ethereum. So that's going to be your on and off ramp for converting your coin. So it's not as easy as just converting Doge to XRP or ADA. You typically have to go from Doge to USDT. Then from USDT, you can go into whatever you want. And the fees aren't bad as well. So we're going to go Doge to USDT. Is we are going to go under here where it says buy and sell. We are going to sell. So one Doge is valued at 24 cents approximately. And we're going to go over here and we're going to go to market. So that's going to sell it at the current market price. So we're going to sell over Doge and get rewarded in USDT. So it just created the order and it already filled. So now if we go to our wallet overview, we will go to fiat spot, and now we have $118 in USDT. The reason we wanted to sell it for USDT is because you only have a couple options: Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT typically. This is going to be a great on and off ramp. So USDT is known as a stable coin. It is pegged to the US dollar. So it's a great way of converting your coin. So you bring things into USDT, then from USDT, you can pretty much buy any other coin on the market. So let's go back to our trade. Let's go to classic. And now we want to buy a coin. So we can buy any coin, and USDT is a great off ramp for that. So we could put in ADA, for example, ADA USDT. So from there, we could spend half our money and get 23 ADA. So what we could do as well is type in XTZ. That's going to be Tezos, because I'm looking to add more to my position. So we're going to do XTZ. I think it's an undervalued coin. So I bought it about here, and the coin's been running. It's been doing well. I'm bullish on it long term. I'm going at this at a long-term approach. So again, the market, we're going to buy it at the market price, buy XTZ. So now we're on the left side. We are going to buy as much as we can. So we have $118, and we just made the order. The order will show here, but I believe it just worked right away. So this stuff's pretty quick. Now we have 15.7 Tezos, and that's going to be valued at $18.11 USD. So we didn't lose a lot of money using Binance. So out of all of the online exchanges, Binance is, I believe, 15 to 20% of all the trades being made. So they're constant all the time. There's a lot of money in and out. So now we have successfully traded our Dogecoin for XTZ. So we got rid of our almost 500 Doge, and now we have some XTZ. So hopefully our XTZ will just rise up in price. I'm bullish on it. And then if we look, XTZ, the Winklevoss twins backed this a long time ago. So the way I look at this is I'm comparing Tezos to other coins that are above it, and I think it should be at least top 15. And today we're September 12th. The reason I say that is because they're doing NFTs. They have a smart contract-based system, decentralized, and the Winklevoss twins have backed up their project. It's on their books, in their portfolio. So I think it's kind of a sleeping giant potentially. So I'm looking to add to that. I could be wrong. This is not financial advice. Tezos is $6.2 billion. And I think it should be at about 15 to 30. So it should be, top 15 soon. That's what I think. I could be wrong. So whether you're using Binance or another online exchange, what you want to do is trade for BTC or USDT. I recommend USDC if you can. I've heard bad things about USDT. We used it, but things could be different down the road. So what you want to do is exchange for Bitcoin or USDT. Then you pick up whatever coin you wish on the market. So that's all I have for you in this video. We will see you in the next one. Welcome to this video. What we're going to do now is show you how to withdraw your coins on Binance. And again, the steps are going to be very similar on other online exchanges. So what you're going to need is another wallet or another place for your coins to go. So you're basically going to need a public address in order to send your coins to. Let's cut over to the main screen. And what I've done is I have my Coinbase account, which has a little bit of currency. And then we also have our Binance on the left. So what we're going to do is we're going to withdraw all of our Tezos and add it to our Tezos on Coinbase. So what we're going to do is click on our Tezos, and that's going to put up our wallet. So as you can see, a while ago we bought 100 coins for 455 Canadian dollars approximately, and it's actually almost doubled already, which is amazing. So what we're going to do is go to where it says receive, and this is going to allow us to get our public address. Now, your public address, it's fine if other people see it, as we've mentioned in this course as well. So what we can do is just copy this, okay? Or we could also use our phone and scan this. It's the same thing. So our XTZ address, basically the coins will hit this and then it'll get stored onto the private keys. So think about it this way. You have an account number with your bank account. Somebody wires you money to your bank account, then it gets stored into your bank. So it's kind of similar in that regard, okay? So what we're gonna do is just go over to the left side. We're gonna hit withdraw. So we're going to hit withdraw, and again, you're paying a fee every time you do this. So what we're gonna do is put in our address. So we're going to paste the address that we want it to go to. And once we did that, it also knows what kind of address this is. So every address is kind of unique, and it's fine if people see this. Never share your private key, but your public key is what it's all about. If we look here, it will cost for XTZ about 72 cents, so 0.1. It'll take about 28 minutes, so that's not bad. And we're going to withdraw to this address, so it's going there. Okay, address, boom. You can make sure things are right as well. And we're gonna hit continue. So for me, I'm going to get a text message. So always have at least one form of verification. Okay, and then I'm also going to get a code via email. Okay, so now we are going to hit submit. Okay, so we just requested a withdrawal and it's going to be reviewed. It'll take about 12 hours. Because you're using online exchanges, you can't do it quite as fast because there's, putting the coins in, taking it out. Okay, so if we look here, we're processing and there's going to be what's known as confirmations. So if we cut over to the screen, we get to see how things are being sent throughout the blockchain. So once we reach 10 confirmations, then it's going to get sent to our, all I have to do now is wait and I will get an email. I'll get a simple notification from Coinbase, and then I'm also going to get a notification on Binance telling me that it successfully withdrew that amount of crypto. So that's all you really have to know. Again, if you were doing the same thing on Coinbase, you would copy the public address of the wallet that you want to send to, and you would put that into the receiver, and then you would send to that address. Now, especially as a beginner, you want to make sure that you don't mix coins with different addresses. For example, make sure that you're sending Bitcoin to a Bitcoin address. Do not send Bitcoin to an Ethereum address. When cryptos were first starting, before wallets were even at a level that they are today, people had issues with that. So we're going to wait. This is going to take some time, but I'm in no rush. But my goal is just to get things off of Binance regardless, because I am Canadian. And then eventually what I'm going to do when the software kicks in, I'm going to store it on here. Okay, so that's all we have for you in this video. We will see you in the next one. That brings us to the end of day 7. Don't be afraid to get some rest. We have a lot more to go over tomorrow. We will see you in tomorrow's videos.